so good. Hey, sorry I'm late. Happy.
You look nice.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you. New dress?
Yes, it is. How'd you know?
What just happened?
Planning a trip?
Mm-hmm. Going to Europe. It's a school trip.
Did you get your passport?
Peterparker here to pick up a passport, please.
Mini toothpaste?
Mm-hmm.
Pack your suit.
I just want to go on my trip with my friends. Europe doesn't really need a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. You look really pretty.
Therefore, I have value.
No, that's not
I'm
right.
messing with you. You look pretty too.
I just want to spend some time with MJ. I think she really likes me, dude.
That reminds me when I first fell in love. I had just finished my food call.
So nice to finally meet you, Spider-Man.
You're Nick Fury.
Put some clothes on. Let's go for a ride.
Is he gonna be okay like that?
Might want to turn him over so he doesn't swallow his tongue.
I think Nick Fury just hijacked our summer vacation.
Awesome!
You got gifts, Parker, but you have a job to do. Are you going to step up or not?
You're all alone. Your friends are in trouble. What are you gonna do about it?
You don't want any part of this.
Who is that guy?
He's like Iron Man and Thor rolled into one.
He's no Spider-Man.
What is it with you and Spider-Man?
What, he looks out for the neighborhood, has a dope suit, and I really respect him. Sup, dickwad?
What's up, my peoples? It is your boy AMG here, and after a long-awaited time, we finally see that the Spider-Man Far From Home trailer has dropped, and we're gonna do a breakdown video of it right now. So let's get it. Now, in the first clip, we see that Spider-Man and Aunt May are at this homeless shelter kind of charity event, which it looks like she's kind of doing kind of a senator kind of thing, like neighborhood leader kind of thing going on. So that's cool. Maybe she'll be a senator, because I kind of feel like this iteration of Aunt May could be, especially with Tony Stark and like Happy and Spider-Man backing her. We see that Spider-Man, you know, gets mauled by the press as usual. Like, everybody's loving him now. I guess without Jonah Jameson there, that, you know, he doesn't have that kind of trouble like he used to. So, like he did in all the other movies. We also see in this picture right here that Spider-Man, or Peter Parker, and Aunt May actually knows that Peter is Spider-Man. So that's something that's brand new, because we know in the comics, and we know in actually all the other old movies, that she didn't find out till way later on. So that's kind of cool that they are like fast forwarding. We also see there's kind of a thing going on between Happy and Aunt May, which is kind of funny, because it was like, I guess around Uncle Ben, she kind of getting lonely, and I guess some people are getting mad about that, but that's something that's bound to happen because they're so close. And the fact that it's just Happy, and of all people, like Peter's liaison and then his aunt are together, that's the craziest thing ever, especially since Tony Stark was talking about being with her. But that's funny. And we see Peter's like, what's going on, Willis? Like, well, he's like, what's happening here? Like, why y'all all like this? Like, are y'all dating? Like, Happy, why are you talking to my auntie like this? He's like, Auntie, Aunt May, why are you talking to him like this? What's going on here? That's the funniest thing. His facial expression is just crazy. He's like every kid who has a single parent, and then the single parent start dating somebody new, especially like a teacher or something like that. His faces are just funny as hell to me. We see in the next part that the store owner is back, which I still think he's a SHIELD agent. It's just feels like he's watching me, and that just might be me, my comic book mind, and just not believing everything you see. But it just seems crazy to me. He just seems like he's watching it for some reason. And we see the store's back to normal, and he's in good health, so that's kind of cool. We actually see in the next part that Peter is packing to go on his trip, but he's leaving the Spider-Man suit behind. So I'm guessing he just wants a little break, or it could be from Infinity War, and he's kind of getting the, oh, I've been dead for all these years, that I just need, well, all this time, that I just need to, you know, a break from all this, and he's probably kind of still kind of traumatized. In the next part, we see him and Mary Jane talking, and it was like MJ for short. She just having a little bit of fun with him, just talking, just messing with him, and he being nervous as usual. And it's kind of funny that they like each other now, because in the last movie they didn't seem like they liked each other at all. She was just like, I'm here because I'm here, what you gonna do about it? Like, her attitude was so rebellious. And now they like each other now. It's weird because she's starkly different, but I think that's a good thing, because it's supposed to be a new iteration of Spider-Man as well. In the next part, we see that Ned gets shot, and he gets hit with a dart and falls over. And then in the next shot, we see that Nick Fury pops in. You know, Samuel Jackson coming in like a boss, like an evil villain, like only he could, talking about, oh, it's finally nice to meet you, Spider-Man. Like, that sounds like some evil villain type stuff, but we all know he's a good guy. He's just, you know, a little shady, but you know, that's how he is. Something that looks like Sandman. So I'm guessing this is the elemental creatures they were talking about in the synopsis of the trailer a couple months ago. So this is Sandman. We kind of see Nick Fury, and I'm guessing Keel shooting at him. We also see in the next part that we see Molten Man, which I'm guessing this is Molten Man. I'm not really sure, but we see him, and I'm guessing he's not fire. I think he's more like on the lines of lava, and we just see him just going crazy and just destroying stuff. It's kind of the first part of the trailer when it first opened, and we see the building explode. We also see Peter in his new Spider-Man suit, his shield, like kind of secret spy kind of stealth suit, and everybody else says it looks like the Spider-Man Noir suit. So this one looks really cool, and we see Shield behind him trying to back him up after the crash or destroying that was going on by one of the monsters. We also see Hydro Man, and I'm guessing it's Hydro Man, but we see him just going crazy and actually fighting Peter in his normal clothes. So I'm not sure if all his friends on the trip know he's Spider-Man yet, but that may be something that comes about. Then we see Mysterio in the next part, and he's just looking, his armor, his costume looks awesome, and he's like, oh, you don't want to fight this, you don't want none of this, like he can handle this himself. And his powers kind of seem, I don't know exactly how to explain it, like he's always been an illusionist, so the fact that he's actually, it looks like kind of like how Doctor Strange's magic is, like he's just fighting him with magic, which has not really been his thing. I don't know if they changed him a little bit, but that looks really, really cool to me. It's just like technology and magic. And we see in the later parts of the video that Flash is talking about he's not as cool as Spider-Man, but he had, and everybody, all the other people around them are like, he's like Thor and Iron Man mixed together. But it's like, I guess because of technology, but I don't get where the Thor part comes in. And we see that Flash is saying that he loves Spider-Man because he's cool and he protects the neighborhood and he has a dope suit, and then he calls Peter a name not knowing Spider-Man's right there. So that's crazy. But I'm happy this finally came out. I can't wait to see this movie. Like, comment, subscribe if you like the video. And remember, anime, manga, and gaming is all that. And I'm out.